has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 4, 8.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, this is Maren. Is Bob there?
Oh, hi, Glenn. Yes, hold on 1 minute.
Okay, thanks. Hello?
Good morning.
Hi, Bob. This is Maren. Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Pretty fine. I was just taking a little swing here.
Oh, okay. Could I ask you some questions about, like, your life as an artist and such?
Go. Ask
Okay.
me a question.
Okay, sorry. What do you think makes you unique as an artist?
Slowly, please.
Sorry. What do you think makes you unique as an artist?
Well, I don't know if I'm a unique artist or not, but I have a unique way of seeing things,
Hmm.
and I've never done anything with my work. You know, it's just I'm sitting here. You know,
Hmm.
I see things differently than anyone else that I have encountered. I see images in images all the time, and consequently, that's what I photograph.
Hmm.
You know, someone might see a reflection on a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I see what else is in the reflection in the wall. You know,
Okay.
I see faces, forms, and things that the average person does not see.
So you kind of just look at the world differently? Or look at...
You look at it quite a bit differently than your average photographer.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll send you some of my digital images, and if you sit in front of it for a while, you'll see what I see.
Okay.
I mean, you got to look beyond the surface of what's being photographed and see what else is there. You know.
Yeah, that would be great if you could.
Okay.
What inspired you to be an artist? Like, what was your main influence in your life?
Well, I studied history of photography, and I also did a whole group of portraits of famous and semi-famous people, and I applied for a Guggenheim and didn't get it, but affirmative action came in and destroyed my chances of getting a job as an instructor in a major university. Because at that time, affirmative action was really strong, and any hiring was done with either black or Hispanic or women. And I didn't fit into any of those categories. But I had quite I thought impressive portfolio, but due to the politics of the day, I didn't do it. Now, it's not that I regret that, because consequently it made me a better person not to be in liberal universities,
Yeah.
If I had worked in the liberal universities, I probably would have become much more liberal myself, but I'm a strong conservative now.
Well, you said that you learned you went to college for history and photography. Where else did you learn your skills?
Oh, just by observations. I've always been one to look deeply into images and see what else I could see in those images. I would put a photograph up on my fireplace and observe it, look at it for maybe a week or so, and see what else the photographer was thinking about and what emotions were going on.
Is photography your only medium, or do you do other stuff?
I don't really do any other stuff, no. I dabble around with some of the other arts, but nothing serious.
What kind of camera do you use? Like which major brand, I guess, and why?
Well, I have used in the past Hasselblads and Nikons and Nikons and Minoltas and every kind of conceivable cameras, and from view cameras to point and shoot cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm almost strictly into digital cameras, and I have 2 or 3 little digital cameras that serve me well.
What are your strengths in photography?
I have a unique way of seeing things that is pretty much uniquely my way of seeing things, and it's not common. Nobody else in photography that I know of sees or does things the way I do them. So I think that's my biggest strength, is that I observe things in a deeper method than most other people do. I see an image, I don't see just light on the wall or whatever. I see what the light is doing on the wall, and what a momentary change in reflections of wind moving the leaves in the trees, of making patterns on the wall or whatever. I see that it's creating momentary images, and sometimes I'll shoot the same image 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times, and find the one that depicts best what I saw originally in the image.
Okay. Where are the places for improvement in your medium?
What
Where do you see places for improvement in your photography?
Well, I think the main thing I've got to do is just get my images out, have them printed, and put in book form or something. Because right now I'm just not doing anything with them. I've got images piled up all around, and I'm not using any of them. I've never pursued the self-promotion thing that most photographers have done. You know, I had several one-man shows and stuff when I was in college, but since then I've not done anything with them. I just make images and file them up.
What artists inspire you? Like what other artists like do you look up to that kind of inspired you to do the work that you do?
Well, I like the work of Ansel Adams and Minor White and I don't know, there's about 5 or 6 or 10 or 12 photographers in photo history that did real nice work. Edward Weston was a real favorite of mine because he photographed common things like bell peppers and cabbages and stuff that he would photograph them and then eat them, you know, and you know, he was quite a guy. And I'd say Edward Weston was my main influence in photography. And then Ansel Adams was, of course, a great technician, and Elliot Porter was a great color photographer, and these are the kind of guys that I just enjoy looking at their work and read some of their philosophy, and I thought that they were unique individuals.
You said that you kind of try and look for the light and how it's acting. Do you solely photograph during the day or just when the light is good? What's your environment when you go out and photograph?
I used to photograph primarily in early morning light and late evening light, but now I see light dancing around all the time. As I'm sitting here in this swimming pool right now, the light in the water is bouncing around on the walls, and it's making all kinds of nice images, you know, and pretty stuff. And I always like the way when you ripple the movement of water in a pond, how the sun will, you know, light up, you know, the background where it's reflecting to, you know. And I just enjoy watching that. And the more you strip the water, the different images that you see on the walls and the curtains and stuff. They have a certain window curtain that I like to photograph too, because like the wind moves the branches on the trees, and then it causes images to happen through the curtain, and I must have photographed the curtain a couple hundred times because of the different light patterns in it. But
Yeah.
it never gets old because I keep seeing more and more stuff. characters, that revealed in the light coming through the curtains or reflected light or bouncing around light. Sometimes you drive down the highway and you see a truck with a reflective back end of the truck, and you see the clouds reflected in the back of the truck, and it's fascinating for me because it's a completely changing thing. It's like a moving photograph. It's like the first motion pictures. The way they put things together, took still images and did a multitude of still images and then flipped them on a page and saw the horse actually running or the person dancing or whatever just by moving the images.
Yeah.
And I always like that kind of thing because everything is constantly changing. Images are constantly changing, and if you're asleep on a job in the photography business and you don't get up and photograph what you see when you see it, you'll never see it again.
Yeah.
It's a fleeting moment.
That decisive moment. Yeah.
Everything is a fleeting moment. I like it, a fleeting moment. It's right through this time, and
What emotion?
what?
Sorry, what? Or
I say the life, your life will be gone, and that'll be, whatever you did, and what you didn't do, you can't recapture.
yeah, yeah. What emotion or message do you try to express throughout most of your photographs?
Emotions, they range from, I don't know, from hilarious to sad, I guess, Everything is, images, it evokes a certain emotion, and whatever you see and feel at the time, that's what it is, But, you go from sky high to ground level, and all things in between.
I know your wife said that you kind of have more of a mystery to your photographs. Kind of like they make you think. Would you consider your photographs abstract?
You could call them abstract, I guess. I don't know. It's not a word that I would use, but it's just kind of seeing more spiritually into the photograph than the surface material. There's a lot of people who have done very nice textures and stuff rotted wood on the walls and things. It's good light. It's pretty and interesting to look at. But I seem to go they go beyond the surface into a more spiritual happening than physical.
Okay. What is your philosophy about art? Why do you consider it necessary?
Well, I think it's only necessary for the person who pursues it. If you don't pursue it, it's just nothing. But if you go after something and you look for it, like the Bible says, seek and you shall find. If you look for it, you'll find whatever you're looking for, good, bad, or evil, or perfection. You will
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like, what is the process that it takes you to like your work? Do you like it right away, or does it take you a while?
I photograph stuff that as soon as I click it, I know I got something really unique,
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take me any time to figure that out. One of the first things I did, I photographed the reflection in a pond, 30, 40 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And as I photographed it, I saw a face, much like the face of Jesus.
That's cool.
And I was black and white, and I had to go and develop my film, and it developed. And I looked at it, and I said, "Gee, it's there, it's really there."
Mm-hmm.
And I made the print, and it was still there. And I thought, man, this is a revelation.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's the start of it.
Wow. It's really cool. I remember in youth group, we were watching this video clip about the universe and looking at different pictures that the Hubble telescope took, and there was this picture called the Blue Dot, and it was the Hubble telescope. It looked back and saw the world. It was just a little blue dot, and I looked at the picture on the screen, and all of a sudden I saw Jesus, and it was like the world was a necklace around his neck, and I kind of broke down. And yeah, I see how photography of any kind can be really emotional and very spiritual in that way and other ways too.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. The last question I had for you was, what kind of profit do you take from your photography? Not only as a hobby or a living, but is this strictly personal, or do you do it for other people?
Oh, just personal stuff that I do. I don't make any money on it or anything else. I just do it on life. And I determined a long time ago that I wasn't doing it for anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
If they would like it, fine.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any last comments for me, or?
No, just send me your address in the email,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll send you a gift.
Okay, thank you. I'll be looking forward to seeing your photographs, and I'll sometime soon, probably in the next couple weeks, I'll get this up on my blog. I don't know if your wife told you about that, but I can send you the link so you can look at the other stuff I've been doing.
Thank you.
Yep. So, bye-bye.
See you later.